We're so glad you're with us, so let's start things off with the end of an era, the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
We're in 2020, season 20.
That's right.
Crazy. That is crazy.
After a long run, the Kardashian-Jenner West family is saying goodbye to the reality show that made them stars.
I think we were talking about signing up for another couple of years with our network, and suddenly just all came to the decision as a group that the whole family felt it was just time.
Mom and executive producer Kris Jenner looking back with Ellen DeGeneres.
You know, it's so weird to think that when we started the show, there was barely Twitter. There were no other social media platforms really, like there was no Instagram, there was no Snapchat, there were no grandchildren, people weren't married or divorced, or, you know, it's just so crazy that all of this has happened, and to look back and think I have the most amazing home movies in the world.
And with Kim and Kanye's divorce, there's no shortage of storylines as the family says goodbye.
For me personally, the hardest part is not seeing the crew every day.
Another big focus of the final season, Khloe's reconciliation with her ex, NBA star Tristan Thompson, and the possibility of them having baby number 2.
So what's going on with you and Khloe?
I mean, you know, some days are good and some days, you know, she gets a little frustrated about, you know, what's going on with the media.
And speaking of getting back together, despite reports that Kourtney is dating rock star Travis Barker, the family hinting at how they want the series to end.
Can we just have like a Kourtney Scott wedding? That would be epic.
Oh my
just
God.
Or propose.
We'll see how it all plays out when the final season begins Thursday, March 18th on E!
Here at my home. And now, for the first time, you are invited.
Also on March 18th, E! Premiering a new reality show with former Real Housewives star Lisa Vanderpump. Overserved, inviting in celebrity guests for a soiree, Vanderpump style. We want to talk more about the Kardashians ending their show. Joining us now is Mariah Smith. She hosts the podcast Spectacle, an unscripted history of reality TV. So where do the Kardashians rank in that history of reality shows?
I think that the Kardashians rank pretty high because of the longevity. Like, we don't see a lot of shows like the Kardashians where it's a family reality show that's not a competition reality show that's lasted for 20 seasons. And they've been on TV through the ups and downs of reality TV and the various changes, and they've adapted to what people expect from reality TV. So I would say they rank quite high, maybe number 1.
And we know the Kardashians just signed a new deal with Hulu, so what do you think is next for them?
I think that they're trying to branch out in a different way, and going to a streaming platform is very current, very the thing to do at this moment. So I think what we'll see is either another show featuring the whole family or more individual shows where we get an individual look at each of their lives.
Well, before we let you go, Lisa Vanderpump has a new show on E! Do you think we'll ever see her back on The Real Housewives?
I doubt she will, but I want her to so bad. She is one of my favorite housewives, but I'm excited to have her back on our TV screens, especially since Vanderpump Rules. God knows when that will return.
Thanks so much, Mariah. And be sure to check out her podcast, Spectacle, an unscripted history of reality TV.